Hi YouTube, welcome to week 23 of my 2026 contest prep. I'm filming this on a Saturday morning at the end of my week 23. I'm going to make a high protein, vegan, cinnamon roll, contest prep friendly, low fat recipe creation. I don't know how it's going to come out, but I might as well try. Hi guys, so following along for the rest of this video, the recipe that I'm showing is not perfect, but I did end up perfecting it. So the perfect recipe is in the comments below, pinned to the top. These did come out great, but just check out the real recipe below. I was just experimenting in this video. Thanks for watching, bye. So I thought I would just talk to you guys while I make it and update you on what's been going on with me. So I'm going to start with 70 grams of Vital Wheat gluten. So, what can I tell you guys? It is Saturday, April 18th, and 10 weeks out from show? I can't quite remember, something like that. Just coasting right now. I am responding really well to my protocol. This scale has been going down. I am 113.6 pounds today. Crazy. I am very tiny. Was 113.4 pounds a few days ago. I've been on my period for a few days, but yeah, the scale has dropped considerably in the past few weeks. It's very exciting. Usually the scale gets really stuck for me, like 118 and 120, and just glad that my body is responding. I think a lot of this has to do with the fact I'm not under too much pressure because I started my prep so early. I started in November, so like honestly think I normally start prep in January. I needed those extra 2 months, and I'm in the 113s. Crazy. I have not been this tiny since my first contest prep several years ago. I'm so little, like oh, everything is very big. And I'm at in the point of the process where like, okay, now I'm gonna do 60 grams of self-rising flour. I'm at the point in the contest prep where I just feel very skinny and flat. Flat means like your muscles have like disappeared because you're deep in a deficit and you're just not eating as much as you would if you were not in a deficit, and you look flat because you don't have much glycogen in your muscles. So that's how I feel right now. I feel very small and flat, but that's how I'm supposed to feel right now. I'm not going to feel like I have more life in my physique until I get very close to show, when we start to carb up, and that's not going to be until June. Okay, we're gonna do 40 grams of oat flour. I like this one from King Arthur brand. I like this one, it's nice. It's a really nice texture. Okay, what else can I tell you? I'm feeling overall really good. It's been so far in my several years of competing, this has been my smoothest contest prep. Again, I really think it's because I started so early that I'm just like not in as much of a time pressure as I usually am. For my body to cooperate and do what it needs to do to get ready to compete. So yeah, just overall feeling pretty good. My cardio is at 35 minutes, 5 times a week. By pretty quickly, I either do a Peloton class for 30 minutes and I stay on the bike an extra 5 minutes, or I do an actual cardio machine. I'm doing the ARC trainer at one of my gyms, and I respond to like comments and maybe do like my grocery shopping on my phone. And yeah, quite quickly, so it's fine. A lot of sleep, so I'm not too tired. Definitely am getting like a little fatigued in the afternoon, but not too bad. And I'm feeling good. All right, next I'm gonna do 30 grams of vanilla protein powder. I have decided that the Sun Warrior Active Protein is my jam. This is what I like lately. I've been using the chocolate for my vegan brownie bites. I use the unflavored for my smoothie. So I figured I might as well buy the vanilla one and use it in some of my baking. So I'm gonna do 30 grams of this. Okay, I'm going to do the sweetener. So I use the Splenda Magic Baker blend. This is what it looks like. It does have some carbs in it, but that's fine. I factor it all into my macros. So I'm gonna do 20 grams and then I'll test the batter to see, or the dough to see if it's sweet enough for me. Okay, some baking powder. Okay, let me keep rolling here. So, not too hungry. I feel pretty good. Definitely in a deficit, not gonna lie. Like I'm in a pretty big deficit. So I am hungry. I'm just doing I'm doing a heaping quarter of a teaspoon. I always do heaping in anything with like wheat gluten or protein just to make it as fluffy as I can. I'm gonna do some salt, quarter of a teaspoon. Yeah, I'm in a deficit, so I am a little hungry, not crazy hungry. I space out my food pretty well. Like I honestly eat like 2 or 3 hours. So how hungry am I really going to be when I'm constantly eating all day? So yes, I'm hungry. I feel the most hunger when like meal is done and I would love to just keep going and eat more. But okay, like I wake up between 4 and 5 a.m. usually, and I stop eating at 6. So in a 12-hour window, I'm eating very often throughout the day. So I'm doing fine. And feeling hungry is part of a deficit, honestly. Like you just have to accept that you're going to be a bit hungry. If you're not hungry, you're probably not in a deficit. That's how it goes. I'm super aware that this is just a short chapter. It's not going to be forever. All of the foods I want to eat that I'm not eating right now will be there when I'm done. So it's okay. All right, I just mixed all my dry goods. All right, now we're gonna move to the wet. Okay, milliliters of soy milk. This is a recipe I made myself with my friend ChatGPT. ChatGPT has like gotten to know me and it helps me make recipes. Tell it what I want to make and it spits out an initial one. And since I have been, you know, vegan macro cooking for so long, like I know what works and what doesn't. So I give it the prompt and we keep tweaking it till I think it's going to come out pretty good. Sometimes it's a fail. Sometimes it's good. We'll see. Anyway, you guys will try. All right. So then I'm going to do 50 grams of unsweetened applesauce. This happens to be the Whole Foods one. Oops, I used a bit too much. Oopsies. Oops. Well, what are you gonna do? All right, and we're gonna do a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, mix this together. All right, and now we're gonna make it into a dough. I'm gonna taste it in a second to see if it's sweet enough. Okay, pretty incorporated here. All right, it's sweet. I think I'm gonna make it a little sweeter. Because why not? So I'm gonna add an extra to another 20 grams. Okay, so this is what it's looking like right now. And then I'm going to knead this for a little bit. Okay, get a cutting board out. All right, so now I'm gonna knead this for a few minutes. I could smell the protein powder. I might not use protein powder next time. We'll see how this comes out. If it comes out good, I'm not going to change. Ooh, that is really wet. All right, too wet. This is why being a cooking YouTube is not easy. Added another 10 grams of the flour. This should help. Oh yeah, already getting better. Okay, let's try again, shall we? Get some of this off. Do you guys know that most like really recipe YouTubers, like they recipe several times before they actually film it? So I don't have the time for that. So we're just winging it live here, people. So this is so much better. This is making such a nice dough. It's coming along much better now. Okay. As I let this batter or the dough just sit for a while and hydrate and form into a ball, I am going to just make some meal preps here for my husband. So anyone that has followed me for a good amount of time knows when I bulk cook, so I have rice here, I just evenly distribute it. So I measured out 3/4 of a cup of rice for him to make 3 portions, so 1/4 cup of dry rice each. And then I just go around and I evenly distribute it. I don't individually measure each one. It's really not necessary. First of all, he's not in contest prep, he's just a healthy eater. And then second of all, a few grams here and there is not going to make or break anybody, right? So I have these evenly spread out here. And then I made some veggies for him. I got him, I like these Taylor Farms brand, like the veggie bags already made up. Just easy to have all of them together. So I put these in the air fryer for, I think I put them at 375 for 5 minutes maybe. And I am going to add more broccoli as well. I'm gonna do that separately. So spread these out. Again, just evenly spread out all over. And then I just crumbled up the fava bean tofu and sprayed it with cooking spray and put this in 5 minutes in the air fryer at 375, shook it, and did it again for another 5 minutes maybe. And then what I do is it comes with a teriyaki sauce, which he likes. So I put all the tofu chunkies in here, and then I don't use all the sauce, probably use half of it. And I just squirt half of the sauce in there, and then I take it in a Tupperware and I just shake it up, and boom, teriyaki fava bean tofu, done. So the fava bean tofu has been, the soy-free fava tofu from Big Mountain Foods has been a big hit in this household. It's fat-free, which neither of us really miss the fat when we eat this compared to regular tofu. I don't really notice it. I guess maybe regular tofu does taste better because it has more fat in it, but honestly, this is fine. So this is what they look like, each one, and I'm going to add more broccoli for him later. So now we're going to take this dough ball thing, and I'm just gonna spray on my cooking sheet because this dough is a little wet. I will have to rework the recipe a bit, but it's fine for now. This is not. Okay, so I've got all the dough out here. I'm just gonna make this into this dough is way too wet. I'm gonna have to rework the recipe a bit, but well, it's fine for now. So I'm managing to put it in a rectangle-y shape, and I think next time I'll use less soy milk. I'll have to figure it out. But hey, maybe this will come out just fine. Who knows? So I've got it in this rectangle shape. All right, now I'm going to use so this is what it looks like. And I'm going to take some, I can't believe it's not butter light, and spread it out on here. So I think I'm gonna do 45 grams. And so I took it, I'm measuring it here out of the container, and I'm just spreading it around. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in a second. And this is what it looks like here. So now we're going to take some sweetener again. My Splenda Magic Baker. I think I'm gonna do a clean spoon. I'm gonna start with 10 grams and see what happens. It looks like it's gonna be pretty sweet. Might as well do 15. Why not? And now I'm going to use cinnamon. I'm not gonna measure it, I'm just gonna eyeball it. But maybe I'll put it on here so I can remember how much I used for the recipe. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Let's see how much that was. I have no idea, I did the math wrong. Oh well, whatever. So now let me show you what it looks like. All right, now I'm going to roll it up. Hopefully it cooperates. Oh, it's rolling. Let me move this down. It's rolling pretty well. Not bad. Hey, a little wet, but it's doing it. And now I'm going to cut these into 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now I'm going to lay these on their side. We'll see what happens. The dough's a little wet. Hey, who knows, they might come out great. All right, let me show you guys what the final dough situation looks like. So here it is. Here's what they look like at the end. Hey, they don't look too bad. All right, so I have my oven preheated at 350. I'm gonna put them in for 20 minutes and see what happens. All right, I'll let you guys see them when they come out. Okay, they've been in here for 20 minutes. That batter was too wet. They didn't hold their integrity too well. One of them looks pretty good. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna do another 5 minutes. They feel still a little soft. This one came out good. The other ones are blobby, but all right, another 5 minutes in here. Okay, so here they are. They ended up being in there for 28 minutes. As you can see, they didn't hold their integrity too well. This one looks great. One of them came out really nice. The rest of them blobbed out. So I'm going to have to fiddle with the recipe a bit, but I am excited to try these later. Yeah, you can really see them leaning out now. And the ab veins have entered the chat. They usually come in at night. So yeah, we are doing this thing. Remember, I have been dieting for 6 months. This did not just happen overnight, okay? Okay. Hey, Coco. Coco. Coco, YouTube wants to see you. Say hi. Say hi, Coco. You're such a cutie. The tulips are getting ready to come out for spring. They're all closed up. They'll open soon. Look how pretty they are. So nice. All right, I'm back for the gym. I'm going to make a little cream cheese frosting for these cinnamon rolls. So I've used 85 grams of cream cheese. I heated it up in the microwave for just 10 seconds so that it can soften a bit. And I'm just gonna do a splash or two of soy milk. And I'm gonna mix this up. It's starting to soften up here. And then I'm going to add some powdered stevia to taste. Just do a little, let's see what this tastes like, 1 spoonful. I already went ahead and heated one of my cinnamon rolls up in the air fryer for a minute because I want it warm. This is mixing up well. I'm too lazy to get out a hand blender, so it's gonna be a little rustic looking. Let me just do a tasty. It could be sweeter. I think I'm gonna add some vanilla to this too. Go get my vanilla. I will make a better recipe of this. This is obviously just like a super raw version, but let me go ahead and taste this now. That's pretty good. Yummy. All right, so I've got my warm cinnamon roll, and I'm just gonna go around and evenly spread around this frosting on each one. And then whoever eats these, if they want it warm, they could just heat it up in the microwave or in the air fryer, and the frosting will turn into a glaze, which is what is usually on a cinnamon roll anyway, right? A glaze. And here's finally mine at the end. I'm going to show you guys how I put this into MyFitnessPal after. Okay, here they are. Yummies. All right, here we go. A little messy and not as aesthetic as I would have liked it, but it looks great. Yeah, it looks great. Yummy, so good. I took a bite out of this one too. Delicious. I'm gonna show you guys how I plug this into MyFitnessPal. Bye. Okay, so this is how I do my homemade creations in MyFitnessPal. I go to add a recipe and I title it whatever I need to. Today I just put in the date and I'll put like cinnamon roll. And then I type the servings in. It did make 6 cinnamon rolls, so I type 6. And then I go ahead and I add all of the macro ingredients that I need to. So the Vital Wheat gluten, the flour, the butter, the oat flour, etc., etc., etc. So I go ahead and add everything, and I'm adding the bulk ingredients here. The MyFitnessPal is going to do the math for me at the end. So it's just adding everything here, adding. And this is how I do my homemade creations in MyFitnessPal. That way they're tracked. And that is how I do it. And so you could see here, it's 161 calories, 4 grams of fat, 22 grams of carbs, 15 grams of protein. Pretty cool, right? So very exciting, very, very exciting. Now I'm going to add the cream cheese. So my frosting was really easy. It was just the cream cheese and some sweetener, and I didn't track the sweetener. So I just did the math, and of 85 grams of the cream cheese divided by 6, that came out to 14 grams, and this is the recipe. Not bad. I'm gonna continue on my day. This was a delicious post-workout snackity, and I'll see you guys on here soon. Yum. Bye. So how is that?
Amazing.
Is it good?
It's amazing.
Came out good?
Absolutely.
Can you tell it's a diet cinnamon roll?
My game is on.
Okay, I'll leave you alone. Bye.
Bye.
You girls are so cute. Say hi to YouTube on your spring walk. Say hi to YouTube on your spring walk. Everybody's enjoying the beautiful sunshine today. This is the Chicago River. Got a few boats out today, and
Go.
are we live?
Yep.
So we are at Fresh Time. We're doing some in-person shopping today. So I'm picking up this Rami protein pasta. We got the soy-free tofu, super on sale. I got tons of them. We also got the tofuti pasta. And I picked up a new flavor that I've never seen before of the cinnamon churro nut pod. So I'm super excited to try these. And that's it for today.
All right. Everybody's just relaxing. What are you doing out here, you silly dog? You're so funny. You're so funny.
Say bye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube. See you next week.